You know what I see happening to people in their 60s and 70s? Their legs start giving them warning signs. Subtle at first. Cold toes even in summer. Heavy calves by mid-afternoon. That hesitation before standing up. And most people? They ignore it. They think it's just age. But here's what's really going on. Your leg circulation is quietly shutting down, and it's happening faster than you think. After 60, nearly half of adults experience reduced blood flow to their lower body. And if you don't act now, that numbness, that coldness, that fatigue, it only gets worse. But I'm going to show you something today that can change everything. 5 simple drinks, things you probably already know about, that can help restore what's been slowly slipping away from your legs. I'm Dr. Michael Reed from Purely Health, and for over 20 years I've been helping older adults rebuild their strength, their circulation, and their confidence. What I'm sharing with you today isn't guesswork. A landmark study from Johns Hopkins found that specific plant compounds in everyday beverages can actually improve arterial flexibility and restore lower body blood flow in adults over 60, sometimes in as little as 3 weeks. Now listen, if your feet have been getting colder lately or your legs feel tired faster than they used to, I need you to comment your age right now and type circulation. Let me know you're here and this matters to you. Because what you're about to learn in the next few minutes could mean the difference between walking confidently into your 70s and 80s, or slowly losing the freedom you've spent your whole life building. And the first drink I'm going to reveal? It works so fast that some of my patients feel warmth returning to their feet within the first week. Let me tell you something most doctors won't say out loud. Your legs are trying to tell you something right now. Maybe it's that coldness in your feet that never really goes away. Or the way your calves feel tight after just a short walk. Or how standing up from a chair takes an extra second. Like your legs need to remember how to work. Here's the truth nobody prepared you for. After 50, your arteries start losing flexibility. Slowly, quietly, without warning. And by the time you hit 65, you've lost nearly 40% of your natural vessel elasticity. Blood struggles to reach your feet. Your muscles don't get the oxygen they need. And every step starts feeling harder than it should. But here's the part that changes everything. This isn't permanent. Your body still knows how to heal. It just needs the right support. And I'm about to show you 5 drinks that give your circulation exactly what it's been missing. Not complicated. Not expensive. Just simple, natural tools your body recognizes. The first one? It floods your arteries with the exact molecule they need to open up again, and you can make it in less than 2 minutes. Drink number 1. Alright, let's talk about something hiding in plain sight. You know those leafy green tops on beetroots? The ones most people throw away? Those might be the most powerful circulation tools sitting in your kitchen right now. I'm talking about beet greens. Now look, I know what you're thinking. Greens? For my legs? But stay with me because what happens inside your body when you drink this is actually incredible. After 60, your blood vessels stop making enough of something critical. It's called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide, that's the signal that tells your arteries to relax, to open wide, to let blood flow easily down to your feet. Without it, your vessels act like rusty pipes. Narrow, stiff, resistant. Blood can't get through. Your legs get tired. And walking starts feeling like work instead of something natural. Here's where beet greens become your secret weapon. They're absolutely packed with natural nitrates. Even more concentrated than beetroot itself. When you blend these greens into a smoothie, something beautiful starts happening. The bacteria in your mouth convert those nitrates. Your stomach takes over from there. And within just a couple hours, nitric oxide starts flowing through your bloodstream again, gently reminding your arteries, open up, relax, let the blood move. A study from the University of Texas followed seniors over 62 who consumed nitrate-rich leafy greens daily for 4 weeks. The results? Improved walking distance, warmer extremities, and significantly better endurance during daily activities. Now here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't about erasing 20 years of aging overnight. It's about giving your vessels a tool they naturally respond to, something that works with your biology, not against it. And for most of my patients, the first sign isn't dramatic. It's subtle. They wake up one morning, swing their legs out of bed, and notice their feet don't feel like ice blocks anymore. Just warm, normal, the way they used to feel. Think about what that means for your daily life. The confidence to walk through a parking lot without slowing down halfway. The freedom to stand at your kitchen counter and prep dinner without needing to sit every few minutes. The comfort of getting through a whole night without waking up to cramping calves. That's what better circulation gives back to you. And a beet green smoothie is one of the fastest ways to kickstart that process. If this is making sense and you're still with me, go ahead and comment beet greens below. I want to see who's ready to try this. Now, here's how you make it. Take a generous handful of fresh beet greens, about 2 cups loosely packed. Add half a banana for natural sweetness. Throw in half a cup of frozen berries. Blueberries or strawberries work great. Add 1 cup of unsweetened almond milk or water. And if you want an extra boost, add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed. Blend it all up until it's smooth. You've got yourself a nitric oxide powerhouse. Drink this every morning, preferably on an empty stomach. That's when your body absorbs those nitrates most efficiently. Some people find the earthy taste strong at first. That's fine. Add a little more banana or a teaspoon of honey. What matters most isn't the taste, it's the consistency. Your circulation doesn't improve from one smoothie. It improves when you show up for yourself every single day. Not when you feel like it. Not when it's convenient. Every day. Because your vessels need steady support to rebuild their flexibility and function. I had a patient, Dorothy, 66 years old, who came to me frustrated because her morning walks had gone from 20 minutes down to barely 8. Her calves would tighten up. Her feet felt heavy. We started her on this beet green smoothie every single morning. 3 weeks later, she was back to 20 minutes. 6 weeks after that, she added an extra loop around her neighborhood, and told me she felt 10 years younger. But here's something most people don't realize. This smoothie works on one pathway. The next drink? It tackles circulation from a completely different angle. One that deals with the silent inflammation that's quietly strangling your leg vessels right now. Drink number 2. Here's something I wish more people over 60 understood. Poor circulation isn't just about stiff arteries. It's also about inflammation. Silent, invisible inflammation that's been building up inside your blood vessels for years, damaging the delicate inner walls, making it harder for blood to move the way it should. And by the time you're in your 60s, that inflammation is working against you 24 hours a day. Your legs feel it first. Swelling around your ankles after sitting too long. That dull, achy heaviness that settles in by evening. Or that strange tightness in your calves that makes every step feel like effort. Most people just accept it. They think it's part of getting older. But what's really happening? Your blood vessels are inflamed, and they desperately need help calming down. This is where hibiscus tea comes in. Now, hibiscus isn't something you hear about every day. It's that deep red, slightly tart tea you might have seen at the grocery store and walked right past. But what hibiscus does inside your body is remarkable. Hibiscus flowers contain powerful compounds called anthocyanins and polyphenol. These act like natural firefighters inside your blood vessels. They go straight to the inflamed areas, and they start cooling things down. They reduce oxidative stress. That's the damage caused by unstable molecules floating around in your bloodstream. And they help your vessel walls stay smooth and flexible instead of rough and rigid. When you drink hibiscus tea, those compounds get to work fast. And here's what patients tell me most often. Within 2 to 3 weeks, their legs don't feel as heavy at the end of the day. The puffiness around their ankles starts going down. And they can actually feel the difference when they walk, like their legs are lighter, more responsive. According to research from Arizona State University, older adults who drank hibiscus tea daily showed significant drops in inflammatory markers. The same markers directly linked to poor circulation and cardiovascular stress. But let me tell you what this really means in your everyday life. It means standing at your grandkids' baseball game without searching for a place to sit halfway through. It means walking through the supermarket without that nagging tightness creeping into your calves. It means waking up in the morning and feeling like your legs are ready to move. Not like they need an hour to warm up first. If this is hitting home for you, type hibiscus in the comments. Let me know you're following along. Now, the way you prepare hibiscus tea matters. You want dried hibiscus flowers? Not a pre-made tea bag loaded with fillers. You can find organic dried hibiscus at most health food stores or online. Take about 2 tablespoons of dried hibiscus. Steep it in 2 cups of boiling water for 8 to 10 minutes. The longer it steeps, the deeper the flavor and the more potent the anti-inflammatory compounds. You'll end up with a beautiful ruby red tea. It's tart, almost like cranberry. Some people drink it warm. Others let it cool and add ice. You can sweeten it with a touch of stevia or honey if the tartness is too much. But honestly, that tartness tells you it's working. Drink about 8 to 12 ounces daily. Some of my patients split it, half in the morning, half in the afternoon. Others drink it all at once after lunch. Find what works for your routine. Just make sure you're consistent. Think of your blood vessels like a busy road covered in debris. All that inflammation. It's like potholes and roadblocks slowing everything down. Hibiscus tea acts like a repair crew, smoothing things out so blood can flow freely again. One thing I tell my patients: look for 100% pure hibiscus. No added flavors. No sweeteners already mixed in. You want the real thing, concentrated and effective. And if you're on blood pressure medication, talk to your doctor first. Hibiscus naturally supports healthy blood pressure, which is great, but you don't want it interacting with your meds unexpectedly. For most people though, hibiscus tea is gentle, safe, and incredibly effective. Your body needs time to calm years of built-up inflammation. Give it 4 to 6 weeks of daily hibiscus tea, and pay close attention to how your legs feel. The swelling, the heaviness, the tightness, all of it should start easing up. But inflammation is only part of the picture. The next drink works differently again. It protects your vessel walls from the inside out, strengthening them in a way most people over 60 desperately need but don't even know exists. Drink number 3. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you thought about the inner lining of your blood vessels? Probably never, right? But here's the truth. That thin, delicate layer, it's called the endothelium, and it's one of the most important things keeping your circulation alive. And after 60, it's under constant attack. Free radicals, stress, inflammation. All of it chips away at that protective lining every single day. And when the endothelium gets damaged, your arteries can't relax the way they should. Blood flow slows to a crawl. And your legs? They start paying the price. Cold feet. Heavy calves. Fatigue that hits faster than it ever used to. Now here's where something as simple as matcha becomes incredibly powerful. Matcha is ground green tea leaves, but it's not like regular green tea. When you drink matcha, you're consuming the entire leaf, which means you're getting a concentrated dose of everything that makes green tea so protective. And what researchers keep finding is this: matcha is one of the best natural defenders of the endothelium we know of. The reason? Compounds called catechins, especially one called EGCG. I know, sounds complicated, but what it does is beautiful. EGCG acts like a shield for your blood vessel lining. It neutralizes free radicals before they can punch holes in your endothelium. It reduces inflammation at the cellular level. And it helps your vessels produce more nitric oxide. That same molecule we talked about earlier that keeps your arteries open and flexible. The best part? You don't need some expensive treatment or fancy supplement. Just a simple matcha latte, once or twice a day, can start protecting your circulation in ways that build over weeks and months. A study from UCLA followed older adults who consumed matcha regularly for 10 weeks. The results showed improved arterial elasticity, better blood pressure regulation, and enhanced circulation to the lower body. But let me tell you what this looks like in real life. It's waking up and realizing your ankles aren't puffy anymore. It's walking up your driveway without feeling that familiar tightness in your calves. It's standing in line at the pharmacy and not shifting your weight every 30 seconds because your legs are exhausted. Matcha doesn't work overnight. It's gentle. It's cumulative. It builds protection slowly. But that's exactly why it's so valuable for people over 60. Because what your body needs now isn't a quick fix. It needs steady, consistent support that strengthens your vessels from the inside out. If you're still watching and this makes sense to you, comment matcha below. I love seeing that you're taking this seriously. Now, here's how to do this right. Get high-quality matcha powder, ceremonial grade if you can find it. It's bright green, finely ground, and yes, it costs a bit more. But the quality matters here. Take 1 teaspoon of matcha powder. Add about 2 ounces of hot water, not boiling, around 175 degrees. Whisk it vigorously until it's smooth and frothy. Then add 6 to 8 ounces of warm milk, dairy, almond, oat, whatever you prefer. You can sweeten it with a little honey or maple syrup if you want. What you've got now is a creamy, earthy, slightly sweet latte. Drink this once in the morning, and if you'd like, once in the mid-afternoon. Here's something important. Matcha does contain caffeine. More than regular green tea, actually. So if you're sensitive to caffeine, stick to just one in the morning. And avoid it after 3 p.m. if you want good sleep. Some of my patients do a half-caffeine version in the afternoon, mixing regular matcha with decaf matcha powder. That works perfectly fine. You still get the catechins, just without the buzz. Here's something fascinating most people don't know. Matcha also supports something called autophagy in your blood vessels. That's your body's natural cleanup system. It removes damaged cells and keeps your tissues healthy. For aging arteries, this cleanup process is critical, and matcha helps activate it. Now, I want to be clear about something. Matcha won't reverse decades of arterial damage in a week, but what it will do, protect what you still have. And over time that protection adds up. Your vessels stay more flexible. Your circulation improves gradually. And your legs feel the difference in ways that matter. Steadier steps, less fatigue, more confidence when you move. There's a quiet dignity in this approach. You're not chasing miracles. You're giving your body the tools it needs to maintain strength and function. One cup at a time. But while matcha protects your vessels, the next drink does something even more dramatic. It actually helps repair damage that's already been done. And for a lot of seniors, this one becomes the real game changer. Drink number 4. After 60, many people hear their doctor mention plaque or arterial stiffness, and it feels like the damage is already done, but your body can still repair itself when you give it the right support. One of the simplest and most effective circulation boosters is watermelon cucumber juice. Watermelon is rich in L-citrulline, which your body turns into L-arginine, the raw material your vessels use to create nitric oxide, the compound that relaxes arteries and improves blood flow naturally. Cucumber adds hydration and potassium, which most seniors lack, and that alone helps blood move more smoothly and prevents vessels from tightening. Studies from Florida State University show that older adults who consumed watermelon extract for a few weeks saw noticeably better arterial function, blood pressure, and leg circulation. In real life, that means walking without stopping, warmer feet, and climbing stairs without burning pain. To make it, blend 3 cups of watermelon with 1 cucumber and an optional squeeze of lime. Drink 8 ounces in the morning and another 8 ounces in the afternoon for steady support. Diabetics can reduce the portion to 6 ounces. I've seen seniors like Frank, age 69, double their walking distance in a few months simply by adding this drink to their routine. It supports not just leg arteries but your entire cardiovascular system, heart, brain, and every vessel, helping you stay active, strong, and energized as you age. And while this drink repairs damaged circulation, the next one works differently. It warms the blood flow from the inside, perfect for anyone dealing with cold feet or numb legs. Drink number 5. As you get older, one thing nobody prepares you for is how cold your feet can get, not just in winter but all year long. That constant chill happens because when leg circulation slows, your body sends blood to your vital organs first, leaving your feet last in line. But this doesn't have to become your new normal, because one simple traditional drink can warm your circulation from the inside out: turmeric golden milk. Turmeric contains curcumin, a compound that gently dilates arteries, reduces inflammation, and prevents blood cells from clumping, leading to better flow and a natural warming sensation. Many seniors feel their toes and fingers come alive within 20 to 30 minutes of drinking it. Research from the University of Maryland shows curcumin improves peripheral circulation and supports healthy vessel function in older adults. Beyond the science, golden milk is soothing, warm, creamy, slightly sweet. Exactly the kind of comfort your body craves when your legs feel heavy and your feet won't warm up. To make it, warm 1 cup of milk, add 1 teaspoon turmeric, a pinch of black pepper for absorption, half a teaspoon cinnamon, and a little honey. Simmer for 3 to 5 minutes and drink it hot, ideally in the evening or twice a day for consistency. A simple tip: drink it before a gentle 10-minute walk to boost the warming effect and keep circulation active longer. Those on blood thinners should check with their doctor first, but for most people, golden milk is safe and incredibly effective, not just for cold legs but for joints, inflammation, and overall well-being. For many seniors, it becomes a calming daily ritual that brings warmth, comfort, and a noticeable improvement in circulation from the inside out. Now that you've learned all 5 circulation-supporting drinks, the next question is, how do you actually use them together? And what happens when you follow them consistently? Let me show you how to bring it all into a simple routine. So here we are. You've just learned 5 powerful drinks that can transform circulation in your legs. Beet green smoothie for nitric oxide. Hibiscus tea for inflammation. Matcha latte for vessel protection. Watermelon cucumber juice for repair. And turmeric golden milk for warmth and flow. But the big question is, do you need all 5 every single day? And honestly, no. Your body doesn't need perfection, it needs consistency. Here's the truth. Start with 1 or 2 drinks that match your needs. Cold feet and heaviness? Beet greens plus turmeric golden milk. Inflammation and swelling? Hibiscus tea plus matcha latte. Worried about arterial repair? Watermelon cucumber juice is your tool. Pick what fits you today. And commit for 30 days. Not 3 days. Not when you feel like it. 30 days of showing up for your legs. Because the people who transform their circulation aren't the ones who do everything perfectly. They're the ones who do something consistently. Here's a simple daily rhythm most people can follow. Morning, 8 ounces beet green smoothie. Mid-morning, matcha latte. Afternoon, hibiscus tea if swelling bothers you. Mid-afternoon, watermelon cucumber juice. Evening, turmeric golden milk to warm your legs before bed. You don't need a strict schedule. You need a rhythm that fits your life. Now let's talk about results, the circulation recovery timeline. Week 1, maybe nothing. Your body is adjusting. Stay patient. Week 2, small shifts, warmer feet, lighter calves. Week 3 to 4, real change, longer walks, less swelling, more stability. Month 2 and beyond, your legs feel 5 to 10 years younger. But remember, your blood vessels are like a garden. You can't plant seeds on Monday and expect roses on Wednesday. You water daily. You nurture consistently. And then, things start to grow. These drinks aren't magic. They're tools, and they work best with healthy habits. A 15-minute daily walk. Plenty of water. Elevating your legs for 10 minutes. Not sitting for hours. Your drinks support your vessels from the inside. Your habits support them from the outside. Together, that's where transformation happens. And yes, these don't replace medical care. If you have serious circulation issues, stay connected with your doctor. These drinks are supportive, not substitutes. But I've seen simple habits change lives. People walk better, feel steadier, gain confidence back. And it often starts with a smoothie in the morning. Or a warm cup of turmeric golden milk at night. This approach is simple, natural, and powerful. No expensive supplements. No complicated routines. Just real foods your body understands. Your legs have carried you through your whole life. Now, it's time to support them back. Small daily habits. Simple drinks. Real change. So tell me in the comments, which drink are you starting with? And what change are you hoping to see in the next 30 days? If this gave you clarity, hope, or a real plan, like the video and subscribe to Purely Health. We're here every week to help you age strong, not just age. Your circulation doesn't need perfection. It needs consistency. Thank you for watching, and here's to legs that carry you confidently through the years ahead.